Hi, Gemini. August 2025. We've got a wonderful reading plan for you, and I hope that you were doing fabulously. So, we're going to get started, and I'm going to, of course, use my Oracle deck. But what we're going to do this reading is we're going to go with the tarot first, and then we're going to go with the Oracle to clarify. Okay? All right. Well, I hope you're doing wonderful, happy existence. And I'm going to say a quick prayer to Spirit just to bless you right now with all the amazing health, tons of money, and love for all of your days. So that is my blessing to you, and I hope that you're doing amazing. Thank you, Gemini, and without further ado, let's get into your reading. We're going to use I think that I'm going to go with the Lightseer Tarot for this particular reading, just because I've been using the Witches quite a bit, and I would like to mix it up. So we're going to give this a shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. Okay. One more. Okay, admittedly, I'm not the best shuffler ever. Like, I'm really not a good shuffler at all. So, but hey, everybody's getting better every day. One day at a time. Okay, so we're going to look at any love messages for you, Gemini. You love somebody that you're thinking of coming back. Like, is there any closure needed? We're going to get some answers here, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hope we get some really nice messages. Whoa, there's a lot that are coming out here. First one out, the Six of Cups. Okay, so we know that the Six of Cups is definitely a card of, thinking, reminiscing about the past, maybe longing for some melancholy memories. Okay. It's also a card of growth. Growing up. Maybe a person's doing some growing up. And thinking about you and thinking about how you fit into that. Okay, please get some messages from Gemini's person. Spirit. Okay, this one wants to come out. The Three of Wands, yeah. And I think that's appropriate because the colors are leading with that. We're looking here to see that the same oranges are leading. And, they've made a choice. They are walking through their choice. And it's leading them to their wish fulfillment, which is probably you, Gemini. I just dropped a card. Hold on. So thank you for giving it some patience. The Five of Wands reverse came out. So that is, signifies a lot of, like, some conflict. Signifies, struggling, trying to get to the next level, putting in some hard work. But, there's been some oppositions and some setbacks for your person. But you know what? They're turning it around, because with the Five of Wands reversed, that means that they're gaining some clarity and they are moving forward in a positive direction of wish fulfillment. And we can see that with those little stars that are on the surfboard, and also carrying through over that, and with the same coloring, I might add, and the same fencing. So we know that we're in that fire. Yeah, the fire is leading your person. I think, they've got some spirit guides, they've got some protection, and woo, okay, Five of Swords. Yeah, I knew it. But I can't ignore the Ace of Cups also coming out. Ace of Cups right there. But you know what? I think I'm going to put that back in, because it'll come out if it's meant to come out. But I'm interested in the Five of Swords, because the Five of Swords indicates, regret, like frustration. They have a plan. They know what they want to do, but they're frustrated because they feel stuck. So we're going to get another. Let's go. Spirit, please. Woo, okay, flipped over. We got the Empress. Yes, of course we have the Empress. That's your energy. That's your energy, Gemini, the Empress. Because it's 3 too. So we really have a great opportunity, and I love that that's linking into all those. You're on your person's mind. They think about you all the time. They can't get you out of their minds because they know that they made a mistake, because they're nostalgic about it. They're leading into a direction. They know that they're in a different direction, but that will still lead back to you, Gemini. It always will. Well, dropping cards, okay. Of course, we had to get the Fool, because that, I think, is where we take the leap of faith. We are in our divine energy. We've thought about it, and we're just, we're curious. We want to move forward, and we want what we want. Oh, yes. Thank you. The Two of Cups. That's what your person wants. That wants that divine union with you. And they've thought about it. They've thought about it really long and hard, Gemini, and they want to come in with an offer. But, this kind of worries me with the Five of Swords. They've been thinking a long time, and they're frustrated. They don't know how to come forward because you're the Empress. And how do you approach the motherfucking Empress? Like, you just need to think about that. And the Fool, with its ideals and its curiosity, that will lead to the Two of Cups. If this person can take that leap of faith from the Fool, then you're going to have some beautiful, beautiful union or reunion. I mean, it could be a new love coming in, but I think that with the significance of the Six of Cups, with that melancholy remorse, like, it's the person that's on your mind. And because, it's been a long journey, I think, for you both, because there's two flames that are burning there. And the Five of Wands reversed, that tells me that, there's been struggle, and that there's been a lot of inner work, a lot of challenges on the external, but that's turning around because we've been through the worst. I think that we have been through the worst, and that is what you need to recognize here, to keep a positive outlook, because the worst is over. And don't worry, because you know what, hon, you're going to get yourself in the Five of Swords. This person's getting themselves all worked up, overthinking, up at night. It almost leads me into it's like, is this a Nine of Swords energy? Because Five of Swords is very Kurt Cobain in pain. They're like, I'm so ugly, 'cause today I found my friends in my head. You can get out of that. All right. We got a lot of Gemini energy. We have some Cancer energy, but Gemini, you're very linked to Cancer, and I would say read the Cancer reading as well. So Nine of Cups reversed. Okay, well, you know what? That's, I think, the outcome of all of this is, with the Nine of Cups, it's something that, it's a wish fulfillment. It's the happiest feeling, like it's a victory of all angles. So you know what, maybe your person feels that with you, and like they are missing out on that Nine of Cups, and they want that with you. So they are going to do everything that they can, that all those goals, they see you reaching fulfillment. They know that you're right, but they just, they got to take off the blindfold. They're taking off that blindfold with the Eight of Swords. They're coming in. Please give me an outcome card. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank you, Spirit. Outcome card. So we're gonna do the Oracle. Okay, so the Oracle. I'm gonna grab the Oracle here. So we've got some really nice cards with my Oracle deck, and it's a personal deck I worked on for almost a year to create some really beautiful love messages. Whoa. You're beautiful. The attraction is strong. Yeah, your person is definitely reminiscing about you with that Six of Cups. They're feeling you. They want to tell you. They're melancholy. And they're growing. They've grown. And they want, that stability. And the Three of Wands, please clarify the Three of Wands. Yeah. I'm healing myself. That is the Three of Wands energy, because they're going towards their wish fulfillment. They have to stabilize, because after something so huge, I mean, I think that they've tried other different options and they've tried everything, but really they want to go to where they know they're the most happy, and they're overcoming challenges. So overcoming challenges with that Five of Wands reverse. Can I please get a clarification for Five of Wands reverse? Okay, 3 months. Maybe something is happening in 3 months that they're going to be in a different career. They're going to give you, maybe that they can come towards you in the next 3 months with an offer. Maybe something's on their mind. I have something with the Five of Swords, I never gave you the closure that you needed. Okay, so the Five of Swords, I never gave you the closure that you needed. And look at that sad face, like, look at the sad face. That's the same kind of face on this guy, like right here. He's like, ugh, why is it? Why did I do that? And he's like, they're beating themselves up. They're like, God, why? Gave up the Empress. Okay, so please clarify the Empress. Gemini energy. So one popped out. When I think of you, I smile with love with the Empress. Yes, your person, when they think of you, they smile with love because they know. Nobody can. The Empress is the overall energy and that beautiful, nurturing, mother of all mothers, the most beautiful, like, just, you're beautiful, the attraction is strong. Yeah, same colors matching that Six of Cups energy of that missing the connection. Please clarify the Fool of taking that leap of faith. Woo! Okay, the love I need is within me. And that just flew out, you saw that. Okay, the love I need is within me, and that is, there we go. And that is the Fool, okay? Because look at that, even like that little standing man there, like it looks like the Fool. They go within and they know they're going to take that opportunity because that's that leap of faith. They're protected. Their spirit guides are leading. Whoa, soulmates. Oh my God. I couldn't make that up even if I tried. With the Two of Cups. Yeah, they know you're their soulmate. They feel your absence. They know you're their soulmate. Okay? So don't worry. Nine of Cups reversed. Please clarify that with words from your person. I'm ready. Okay, they're ready. Are they? They're ready. Well, that means something. They want that. Like I said before, like when I saw that reverse, they're like, oh, I want that. And it's reversed. I'm like, how do I get that? Because, you know, look at the bulls. The bulls are, you know, up in the air. They see what could be. And then we have the Eight of Swords reversed. So they're taking off the blindfold. They can see it. They know. They know. Okay, so we're just going to bring this over here as our outcome card because I don't think we can really see. There we go. I'm ready. Okay, sorry about that. We're back. I just adjusted our camera a little bit. So we're going to do our Eight of Swords reversed card. Pardon me. It was... So they, like, what that message is for Gemini's person as an outcome. Eight of Swords reversed. They're coming out of a really hard time. They've kept themselves so bound up and so in the wrong perception. And they know it. And they want to come and talk to you about that. So I dream about us together. So that's about, you know, that's taking off the blindfold. I dream about us together. Okay. So Gemini, there's your reading. You have a soulmate thinking about you coming in, and with the Two of Cups, the Fool, they're taking that leap of faith because they know, you know, that Nine of Cups reverse. They're ready now. And because they are dreaming about you guys together. They never gave you the closure. So maybe that's something. Maybe you can start. They're healing themselves, and they see you as that Empress because they smile of love. They are feeling melancholy. I can't predict free will. I'm not, you know, as Steve Silvertero would say, the warlock on the hill. But but I will say that, Gemini, you have some really deep cards here as far as like somebody doing some really good thinking and getting some clarity now about you and your connection. And also, within the next 3 months, you might hear from this person. Well, I'm going to leave it here, Gemini, but thank you so much. Have a wonderful August. And Lionsgate's coming up, so namaste. Happy existence.